am standing in my mini labyrinth on my property in Nantucket, in Matticat, because a labyrinth has been a theme of my life for many, many years. And I'm even wearing the outfit I wore when I talked about my photography as being a path of the heart. And it's this labyrinth of art that's been my theme, finding those images which define the essence of who we are, where we're going, where we've been, and who we're traveling with. It's a pilgrimage. And it reminds me, as I'm looking over here at my Tory, to be here and now, as I'm walking, to be here now. Or as I put it, to be her now. Beverly Hall. Is that a person or a place? I was once asked that by a little girl who was coming to my art school. And her mother told me the story that she was very confused whether Beverly Hall was a place she was going to or a person she was going to see. Well, I'm both. I am Beverly Hall, and Nantucket is my place. These are the 3 images upon which my heart first opened. I never knew I had them as a photographer. These were a gift to me. A gift from the great camera in the sky, you might say. The first one was this Foggy Road image. This was taken in 1967. It's the path that leads to anywhere, to nowhere. It's the path that tells us where we've been, possibly where we might be going, but it's still a bit of a mystery. What lies beyond? And this, the picture of the seagull, which has a lot of history because it's an iconic image of the Old South Wharf. The Old South Wharf behind it, and the gallery that I used to use as a studio, and behind that, the children's gallery where I taught art classes. The seagull, the road, and voila, La Leaping Lady, my logo. It has been said that the longest journey begins with the first step. Well, on my journey, I have taken quite a few steps with this lady and with other travelers. But I never expected to take the biggest step for the 3rd time, when my heart was opened by a man named David Billings, Chinese art collector and fellow traveler in the labyrinth. Take it away, David.
No, it's not. Forget it. Okay, let's do this before any cars come out.
Okay,
Because
what are we
I
gonna
am
do?
disappearing.
They say birthdays are good for you. Statistics show that people who have them live a lot longer. Well, let me tell you the story about my secret to aging well. David's taken 10 years off my life. And for his Christmas present, it was sort of like the, whatever story, when she cuts her hair and he sells his watch and she buys him a watch band and he buys her a brush. Okay, I went to the website to get the right numbers for our license plate. And I couldn't figure out which ones to do, but it turned out that 41 and 47 were left, so it was perfect. I'm 41, that's my birth year, and David over here is 47. Now, you can tell by the math that this time I got it right. Instead of robbing the grave, I robbed the cradle. David has now made me 65 years, 10 years younger, and sometimes a little bit older, depending upon the situation. In order to celebrate this momentous occasion, would you stand by your car, please, and everybody can know who's his and her car, and we can hold hands together. This is the man that keeps me young. Happy 65.
Tryouts for the Beverly Hall's soon-to-be Symbol Leaping Girl logo have been ongoing now for 72 hours. Ms. Hall, a perfectionist behind the camera, who is this figment of our adoration, our envy? What do we really know about the person, not just a professional guise? What happens if the camera is turned on her?
Well, I'm here standing before my church, the chapel, the birdhouse chapel that was given to me for my 60th birthday at seminary. And my friend Tommaso from Apollo's father from Weston Jesuit organized a circle dance as the cathedral, or I'm jumping a little bit, as my chapel was presented to me.
Step together, get in the
This was the chapel that was presented to me, and it's still here in my garden to remind me of those heady and wonderful theological days at seminary. And just to prove that I can still hang on to the clothes that I wore, this reminds me of love, loss, and what I wore. I wore this dress, which I picked up at a thrift shop in Cambridge, and I can no longer get into it. But it's a beauty, and it sparkles, and if the diet that I'm on works, it just may be good enough for another dance for my 80th. Saks Fifth Avenue. Size 8. My favorite number, but not in dress sizes. Size 8. David!
I expect an Academy Award for this.
Well done, David. You never know who you're going to meet at the Labyrinth. Whitney Berg, retired clergy.
So when you're chicken at the hop, do the dance sensations that are sweeping the nation at the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop.
Why, I quite agree. Don't you?